I think it's safe to say that 2020 has been and continues to be a year of organic, unfiltered, tier 1, grade A, unadulterated People have learned that a permanent or temporary breakdown in society can literally happen overnight and leave them completely on their own with no protection from the government that they typically rely on to keep them safe. Because of this heavy-handed dose of reality, we are seeing some of the highest, if not the highest number of first-time gun buyers in history. People who never thought to buy a gun are now going to gun shops to buy guns. Even people who have been anti-gun their entire life are now buying guns. And finally, these people are realizing what I in the gun community have been saying for decades. The only person responsible for your safety is you. So to all the 2020 first-time gun owners out there, now that you have your gun, there are a number of things that you should be doing in order to be responsible as a gun owner. And I made a video about those things that you can watch here. But in this video, I'm here to teach you the one very massively important thing that you should absolutely stop doing after you buy your first gun. Stop voting for gun control laws and the politicians that advocate for them. Now, I didn't say stop voting for Democrats. I didn't say stop voting for Republicans. I said stop voting for the politicians that advocate for gun control. That's it. It's that simple. Don't do it. Because I know a lot of people, especially those people living in places like California and New York, got hit with a huge dose of reality when you tried to go and buy a gun and couldn't. Or had to wait 10 days before you could take home a gun you've already paid for. Or couldn't buy certain guns that your friends in other states could own easily. Or had to jump through a million hoops and pay a bunch of fees just to buy a gun. And guess what? It's your fault. Because either you voted for these laws, voted for the politicians that pushed these laws, or you just didn't care or pay attention to the laws that were being passed in your state. All of these politicians you voted for told you that all of these gun control laws would keep you safe. Yet here you are in 2020 as a brand new gun owner because you don't feel safe. That's because these laws don't keep you safe. They just make it harder or damn near impossible to buy the thing that will help you do a better job at keeping yourself safe from criminals who don't obey laws in the first place. So to all the people out there who ran out and bought guns for the first time, the first thing you need to do now that you've bought your gun is stop voting for gun control laws and the politicians who push them. I don't care who you are, a Democrat, a Republican, conservative, or liberal. Guns are not political, they're essential. So the only thing you need to be asking any politician you're thinking about voting for is, are you going to protect my Second Amendment rights? Absolutely. And if they say anything less than an emphatic yes, they don't get your vote. There's no buts, there's no maybes, just yes, period. Now, I've spent the last 10 to 15 years breaking down the gun control laws being pushed in this country. I'll put a link in the description section to a playlist of the most important of those videos so that you have a better understanding of what these gun control laws actually do and don't do and how they hurt you more than they help. You know how frightening it is to think about what happens in the moments and even days after you've had to use your gun in self-defense? When you first start carrying a gun for protection, it can be scary thinking about the psychological effects, potential jail time, and the court costs associated with a self-defense shooting. I've been there myself hoping I never have to go through it, which is why I use concealed carry insurance with USCCA. As a USCCA member, you can mitigate, if not completely eliminate, the stress and financial burden of the legal battle you may face after a self-defense shooting. As a bonus, you also get to access the amazing wealth of firearm education, training, and current state-specific gun laws of your state or states you may travel to. Click below to learn more. And to help further spread our two-way message, don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit the bell and subscribe button at the bottom. Let my voice be your voice. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia. I lost all my guns in a boating accident. And your state-specific Keep America tactical shirt, click the link next to my head or the link in the description section. Or if you're watching this on a mobile device, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description.